All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get this light right. You see that guy right there? Keon Gibbs, that's the best player in the NBA in 2024. That's the year I'm in. You'll see on this video, I'll show him to you, I'll show you stats, but I wanted to do this make a YouTube copy of this so that I have a record of it. That's him breaking the record that Wilt Chamberlain set for most points in a game in 1962. And we did it two seasons ago, 2022, with Keon Gibbs, who is a computer-generated guy because NBA 2K17, which is what I'm doing this on, it doesn't have a server. So this guy is computer-generated. You can't bring in the draft class because there's no server. You see here, Wilt's made 36 buckets. Keon made 37. So you're not gonna see this game. I wasn't recording in those days. This was all done this year. Everything I'm doing on this is this year. I just wanted to have it recorded in case something happens to the disc, and then I would lose all of this. But anyway, he did it, and this was hard, really hard. I had a perfect storm situation come up. That's what I was looking for. Now, Keon Gibbs is a two guard. He's 6'9", weighs 238. He has 83 strength. He's a combination of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. LeBron James physically, and Kobe Bryant for the outside shooting and the mid-range shooting, and slashing to the basket. That's Keon Gibbs. The computer made him, and I was lucky enough to have the first pick in the 2017 draft. That's when I got him. You'll see all that in the game. I was going to say something else about that. What I'm trying to do here is break records with several players. So I'm going to play them from the time they enter the league until the time they retire and see how far up the leaderboards I can get them. So that's what this, I just wanted to show this guy on the video because if something happens to this disc, because I have to play it on a disc, right? There's no server for it. For 2K17, like if it gets a scratch or a corrupted file, then I lose all this. That's why I'm doing this. So watch the video, have fun. This is the conference finals. I wanted to record this guy because I have the best player in the NBA in the year 2024, which is where we are. This is 2024.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is
That's him.
Keon
Gibbs.
We got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. If you look at Denver, a successful outing in Game
Ben
1,
Simmons,
right where they want to
Brandon
be.
Ingram.
Here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court. And this is the game that gets
DeAndre Jordan is their center.
if they can build on their Game 1 win.
And he gets the tip. I need to switch the camera here.
They'll have a stranglehold on this series. Here are the starters for Los Angeles.
Derrick Rose is playing point. He's 35 years old in 2024.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back loose.
Aha! No wave.
And he didn't get quite enough under that.
This is my center. Look how good he moves. Now Brandon's going to go right to the hole.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the offense. I'll explain in a second. I wanted to set this up. This Keon Gibbs guy I got in 2017, so it's 2024 now. So he's 28 years old at this point. I got him in 2017, so it was the second year that I started this program, which is I'm trying to break records with certain players. Brandon Ingram for one that I got in the 2016 draft. So we got him on. It's technically the 2017, right? But he's from the 2016 draft class. Anyway, the next year, what I did was I wanted to have a better draft position than what I had because I won the championship, right? So I'm going to draft last in the first and second rounds. So I made an educated guess early in the season about which team was going to, end up last in the standings, and I made a trade for their draft pick. And I got lucky. I traded a player that they needed, to strengthen their roster along with my first round draft pick, which was going to be last in the first round, for their first round draft pick, and they did it. They took the trade. Turns out that they had the worst record that year, and I got the first round draft pick, and this dude was there. Now, let's get a look at him here. Keon Gibbs. This is him right here. Now, this guy, look at this guy. He's an A+ for three-point shooting. If you look underneath where I have it highlighted on three, he's an A+. So is Brandon Ingram. He is 6'9". He is 338 pounds. He is a two guard. He can also play. He can play all five positions. He's also. I can put him at the point at 6'9". It's like Magic Johnson out there. This guy at his size and strength and athletic ability is what they did. What the computer did. Now I can't import draft classes, so because there's no server for 2017, and I started doing this year, of course, in real life. And I've played 8 seasons with them, because it's 2024 right now, and in game. And this guy, the computer actually, what they did was they made LeBron James, a cross between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, because LeBron isn't an A+ three-point shooter. And I just got pure lucky. I mean, it was an educated guess to make the trade I made to get the the first round draft pick. I didn't even know I would get the first round draft pick. I didn't know that a player like this would be there, but I got pure luck and drafted him. And I just wanted to record playing with him because he's incredible. There he is. He's number 11. Yeah, he's going to score on Rose. Now, he's going to go over here to him. Now, watch this. Oops, that didn't work out so good. Back to Rose. Yes. Rose is deadly from the mid-range. Let's just see how this guy goes. Now, I haven't been able to play with him for 20-some-odd games because they broke his ankle. Go to Brandon. Brandon will go all the way. These are the kind of players I have. Everybody on this team to run this system that I play has to be able to penetrate and not get stopped. I'm forced to. There he is. This is him. He's going to dunk. Boom! Posterizer. I told you this guy. Let's do that again. Let's watch that. Let's watch that again. Okay, let's back this up. I just wanted to get this guy on record, get him recorded. Where are we at here? How far back did I go? I went back too far. So that's Brandon. Because he's the best player in the game here. Let's watch it. So there he gets his steal. Whoops, what's going on here? How do I work this thing? I don't usually do replays. Anyway, I wanted to get let's watch the instant replay on this. So the inbound, right? What'd they do? Sorry, guys. Let me stop recording and I'll pick up when I get this figured out. Okay, I think I got it figured out. So he's going to pass and Gibbs is going to pick it off. He picks off the pass and he's just going to go, watch this. Oh! All right, back to the game. Whoops. Russell's going to score on Derek here. Okay, Russell's on the ground. Let's go, let's go. Get it to Gibbs. And he'll go into Cauley Stein. And he'll dunk on DeAndre Jordan. It's 10-4. They're going to have to call a timeout if I score again.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And
Go to Gibbs. Watch this. He'll go to Derek.
And it's good, 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively.
And we got D'Angelo Russell to foul.
For him tonight.
Nice.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 2008, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever
Derek
seen.
has to play because my starting point guard is injured. Keon Gibbs, they broke his ankle. He's only played 56 regular season games. And he gets the rebound. This guy is incredible, I'm telling you what. Go to Derek. Oh! D'Angelo got in there. Derek was too slow on the release. That was my fault.
yeah, their block numbers in that one really stand out. They weren't giving up any easy buckets.
Steal it, Brandon. Get it!
Play of interior defense.
Ingram with the steal.
And a foul. Yes! So Brandon got the steal. Derek was hustling and picked it up. Went in for the layup and won.
Only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
It's 15-4. But Keon Gibbs is the best player in the league in 2024. That's why I'm doing the video. I'm calling timeout. I just wanted to show this guy. I've got to get used to playing with him because I haven't been able to play with him he's been out for like a month and a half. He played 56 games and then the computer decided I was tearing it up with him and tearing up the league and broke his ankle. So he's been out for a month and a half. He missed the first 2 games in the playoffs, round 1 and round 2. That's 12 games in the playoffs. So this is the conference championship between Denver and the Lakers, and this is game 2. I won game 1, and Gibbs was injured. He couldn't play, but he got fully recovered, and so here we are in game 2, and that's why I wanted to record. Now, I haven't been able to play with him in a long time because he's been out, so I've got to get used to him again. But he is, like I said, what the computer did was create a cross between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. You know, imagine somebody the size and strength and physical athleticism of LeBron James combined with the mid-range, long-range shooting abilities of Kobe Bryant. That's basically what Keon Gibbs is. Now, what I should do is let Keon play the point instead of Derek because Keon would be able to stop Russell better than a 35-year-old Derrick Rose can. I love Derrick Rose. That's why I have him on the team. I want to win a ring for him. So once we get this conference championship won, we'll be in the finals. But this is his matchup. This guy is 6'5", 204. Keon is 6'9", 238. They're both 27 years old. This is a computer-generated guy, Mel Warren, but this is his game right here. Off the dribble, a shot mid-range. That's his game. He's not a good three-point shooter, so he's going to want to drive on Keon Gibbs, a guy that is 4 inches taller than him and outweighs him by 30 pounds. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But this is his game. This is a guy he's matched up against, right? Now, if we look at Keon, 6'9", 238, you can see Keon's game is whatever he wants it to be. This is his ratings for mid-range. On the left is him. The one on the right, the 81, is the position average. So you can see Keon can pretty much do whatever he wants to do, okay, against this guy. So that is the matchup that their poor two guard has to deal with. And what are we on here? Defensive adjustment. Some crash, some run. We'll leave it on that. We'll stay on neutral, and we'll stay on shrink the floor unless Russell starts knocking down threes, and then we can change that. But there we are. Keon Gibbs and the guy that was sitting next to my center are the two best players in the league in the 2K world in the year 2024, which is where we are. So let's just watch a little bit of this. I haven't been able to play with him, like I said, for a long time because of his broken ankle. So I'm not used to playing with him. Uh-oh. Block that. Yes, Brandon. Brandon can go coast to coast. Out. In. By out, I mean I wanted him to go left, and he did. Well, I'm controlling him, so of course he did. And it's 18 to 4. This lineup, this group I have is just unbelievable. The starters. Now the bench is weak. There's Keon. This kid has no chance against him. You don't have to worry about him with threes, so he can sag off. Whoa, get him. That was Russell.
Russell's got 6.
Russell lost Derek. He'll just take this.
Here's Gibbs. Buries it from
Told you.
three-point range.
Nobody came out on him. His man didn't come out on him. Instant replay. I'm going to stop recording until I get it set up. Okay, I got it set up. We'll go back on this. So Keon's going to bring the ball up. Now, number 5 is the guy that's supposed to be guarding him. He just got scraped off on Brandon Ingram. See over there on the right? He got scraped off on him. He's stuck. So let's get around this. Now, Keon could wait for 0-0, the center to get down there, down low. But see number 5? Now he's trying to recover, but now he's stuck behind DeAndre Jordan, so it's just up and in. He's a dead eye from range. Okay, we're back live.
Jordan dishes to Simmons.
You don't have to worry about Simmons outside. That guy cannot make that shot. And guess what? Now he's got to deal with Keon like that. Here, I got to show you this guy. This is what he came with when I drafted him. These are the badges he came with. He has Acrobat right up there. That's what you just saw. He came this way as a rookie. Now, he didn't get any more badges, and I can't improve any of these badges because there's no server for 2017. Normally, when you're playing on a server, they will pick up more badges, and these will level up. So his Acrobat would have gone to gold by now. Catch and shoot. This is how he came as a rookie. And like I said, it was pure luck. Actually, it was a calculated luck. Because I did make the trade with who I thought would be the worst team in the league in order to get their draft pick instead of my draft pick, and it worked out. If you look up there, Keon played in Alabama, he came from Alabama, and I drafted him round 1, pick 1 in 2017. And he has all of this stuff. He's a Lob City passer, but I can't do lobs because when they did away with the server, for some reason, the lob doesn't work. I can't do lobs. That's too bad. He's a defensive stopper, for crying out loud. Pick dodger, Lob City finisher. Again, I can't do lobs. I used to be able to. But anyway, he's hardened, can play through any, laid back, low ego, microwave, he's a spark plug. That's how he came.
7 points in the game.
Another bucket down.
So you just saw an example of acrobat on that last score.
Attacking at the rim.
Now,
Now,
D'Angelo can hit 3, so we got to stay out there.
And Paulie Stein over to help. Lock at 6.
D'Angelo's going to take this shot.
Here's Russell.
And we fouled him.
That time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances.
Rose got him.
That one on Rose.
But that's good, man. Contest the shot.
Lakers
Don't give him an easy shot in there. Rose did the right thing. He'll make. Oh, I can't believe he didn't make that. He's a good free throw shooter. I thought for sure he'd get them both. Brandon get the rebound. He wouldn't miss too. So Keon's going to bring the ball up. He's a great point guard as well. Now he can go all the way in, but Homer Fields, my big center, just. This is my offense. These guys are all guys that will go straight to the bucket. They're all very, very fast.
7 points in the game. Here's Nance.
Nice play. Derek is slowed down. He's 35, and his injuries. Now there's Brandon. Go in. That's the offense. Keon gets it. Oh, DeAndre just knocked him to the floor. That's no way to treat my center. Yeah, DeAndre's not going to let you get anything easy in there. But it's 26-9. I mean, the game's it's basically over.
And that one falls for Fields.
I have all these guys set with Larry Bird's free throw shooting form because it's very direct and easy for me to do. Not a lot of monkey business at the free throw line, doing their superstitious crap. It's just, uh-oh, I jumped too soon. My bad. Keon's going to bring the ball up again. He's going to go to Brandon. Brandon will go right back to him. And he'll take that shot. Told you. Yeah. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game, behind Curry and Clay.
Now here's Warren. Tight defense on him.
Steal it. Get that ball from him. And DeAndre won't shoot out there. Nance can. Stay on him. Oh, wow. Yeah. Derek is getting beat by Russell because he's 35. But he goes in to my center. And we got DeAndre out of the game. I could have done a pump fake and probably made that shot, but I would rather draw the foul.
For Denver, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5.
It's 31-13. See, they put straight up, straight down, no monkey business. They take 2 dribbles and they shoot. Watch. 1, 2, and he's ready. That's why I use Larry Bird's free throw shooting form. Oof. I could have missed that one. I didn't time that very well.
Lakers trail by 20.
Trail by 20. They call a timeout. You bet. Let's take a look at this real quick. How are my guys? They're all in the 90s. Now I got to watch their energy over here because when they get into the 70s, the chance of injury goes way up. And I run a very fast-paced offense, so they tire quickly. So I have to keep a close eye on this. Gibbs is hot. Ingram is hot. Paulie Stein is hot. Homer and Rose not so much. Now Chris Dunn is normally my starting point guard, but he's injured. Now he can play. He's hurt. I might bring him in for Derek. Actually, I think I will, because he'll do a better job on defense against Russell. So we'll do that. There's Simmons being all dejected. Simmons is really easy to defend because he can't shoot from outside. So you can sag off of him and you just got to stop him from driving. That's why I keep it on shrink the floor. And Warren can't hit threes. Their 2 guard over there on the right underneath Gibbs' name. Simmons can't hit threes. Randall's can if you leave him wide open, and Nance can. But basically, they just have Russell and Nance for threes. So I just shrink the floor. Now we're going to play Chris, but I got to keep an eye on him because he is hurt, and I don't know how well he'll do. His speed and all his physical attributes will be decreased because of the injury. But he should do a better job than a 35-year-old Derrick Rose can. Dunn is 30 at this point. Get that? Nice. And we get it to Gibbs every time. There's that acrobat. Did you see that? Did you see that? Best player in the NBA in the 2K world in 2024. And that's, who is that? That's Randall. Randall is way too short to handle my center. My center is 7'1", 296. Oh, wide open. And Gibbs gets the rebound, and he's going to go right to Cauley Stein. These are the guys that I put on the team, are guys that go to the bucket. They don't go off left, they don't go off right, they go right down the center to the hole. Not every player in the game, in this video game, will do that. So I get the players that do. I've played thousands of games, guys. Dunn was there. Get it to Dunn. And Dunn will probably go to our guy, who is open, and he'll miss. That wasn't contested. It was somewhat contested. Oh no, that was me. I didn't switch quick enough. Now he can do whatever he wants. He'll take the shot. And he'll miss. That's okay. It was the right thing to do. He wasn't really covered. Now this guy wants to come in. He will not stay out and shoot. Nance will. Russell will. So we got to stay on him.
He's covered closely.
Simmons won't. We can just mess with Simmons.
Randall with a screen for Russell.
Stay on him. Stay on him, Chris. Yeah, Chris's speed is down a little bit, but he still gets it. And we go to our guy. Right?
Here's Gibbs. And it's in.
There's Gibbs. Now, again, I've played thousands of games. The first time I got NBA 2K was, I think, NBA 2K9.
Screen by Russell.
Nice contest. It's all right. Dunn was there. I got 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I stopped buying them after 17. Actually, I got 18, and it sucks. They changed the way the players move, and it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel realistic. They changed the shooting mechanism. Everything. 2018 sucks. 2K19 sucks. 2K20 sucks. I bought them, and then I quit buying them because they suck. Or at least they suck for me. I suck playing them. Let's put it that way. I had a hard time dealing with it, and I just didn't like the movement. 2017, 2K17 is the last year where I think the way the players move is realistic, and their shooting motions. They made the shooting motion so dang quick. They made it so damn quick after this that I can't. I have a hard time with anything beyond 2K17. But
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
What? Oh, get the rebound.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
Hit Gibbs. Gibbs will take a mid-range.
And the basket by Gibbs.
He wasn't covered.
16 points for him.
His guy that's playing on him is way overmatched. Get on him. He can shoot. I contested it. We'll go to Gibbs, and he's going to go to the center. Who muffs it. But the reason I stay with 2K17 is I'm trying to break records with these guys, with Ingram, Dunn, and now Gibbs. There he goes. Yeah, he just, couldn't quite get to it. He's just going to chew up his matchup. That's his matchup right there, who's also a computer-generated guy. So the records I'm trying to break with Dunn are for steals, career steals, and assists, because that's Dunn's game.
Here's Grant.
We left Russell alone. We double teamed down low, and Russell was open up top. Now, if I come over here towards Ingram, Ingram should cut in. He cut back out. He got contested, but still made the shot. He's an A-plus three-point shooter, and I've played, like I say, a ridiculous number of games I've played, and I know how to operate the joystick when he shoots. Got to stay tight on Russell. He'll shoot. Blocks.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
43-20. I probably need a timeout here because these guys are getting tired.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
And like I say, if I go to, because it's such a fast pace, they're happy. Yeah, we're killing them. They run out of stamina really quick. So if I don't rest Gibbs, he'll get hurt. He'll get hurt. He'll get hurt. And he'll get hurt. Usually they're okay in the 80s. Once they get into the 70s is when the chance for injury goes way up. Now I can bring Malachi in. He's an A-plus three-point shooter just like Gibbs. Gibbs' offense is 83. His defense is 89. Richardson's offense is 75-76. So it's not a big drop-off. Small forward is where I have an issue here. I don't really have a good backup for Brandon. I could bring in AC. His defense is good. Usually I use Morris. And then here, Ellenson will come in for Cauley Stein. They're almost the same. Cauley Stein's defense is 85. Ellenson's is 74. Now, the center here that I'm going to bring in is a guy that I got. He's a computer-generated center. He is 7'1", 280, and he'll give him a rest. Well, I don't know if I want to leave Dunn in because of his injury, but I will. We'll leave Dunn in, and we'll let the starters rest. Like I say, I know from experience that if I get their stamina below 80, the computer likes to hurt them. You know, they'll blow an ankle or something, you know.
A minute 42 left.
Get the rebound, Chris. He did. Dunn can go coast to coast, but he's going to go over here to Malachi. He was totally uncovered. That is my offense. All of the guys I have on the team, I don't care about their overall ratings. I care about their AI and how it's set. And I have guys who will do that and do this. So they're all very good. Well, not all of them, but quite a few of them are very good at getting steals. But the way the AI is set on these players, these guys will attack the rim. They go. Good defense by Dunn there. I'm going to stay with Dunn and let these guys. There we go. Because I knew the ball was coming back to D'Angelo, so I just stayed with Dunn on him for this reason right there. Now Dunn's got to pull up.
Great effort to go out and challenge that shot. Hard to stay cool.
Got to get it back to Dunn.
Now here is Morris.
He's going to hit Y, who is Ellenson, who got blocked. But see how Ellenson went for the hoop?
Game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And
Russell. Nice shot.
Single-handedly helped them
Okay, there's Y.
into this lead thanks to his scoring in the
Oh, he muffed it. But he did the right thing. Yeah, we got to slow him down. Wait for Dunn to come back. Where's Dunn? There he is. Now Dunn's on him.
From 13 and all around the rim that time
Nice.
before dropping in.
We have 4 seconds, 7 seconds.
Wow, risky shot there.
Okay, I want Richardson to take the last shot because he's my best 3-point shooter. There we go. Still a little early. We left him with 1.5 seconds.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
And sometimes it's about your teammates moving to give you those opportunities. He's found holes in the defense.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap.
All right, I'm going to, what happened? Oh, shoot, what happened? Game? Did I lose?
We know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing
Derrick
with all
Rose, one of my all-time favorites.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like...
We need substitutions here. I want Dunn out because he's injured. I'm going to go with Rose could come back in, but I'm going to wait till the starters come back in because I do have Benajay, who is 6'7", point guard, and plays real good defense. And so I think that's the best move here. We can, because I don't want to re-injure Dunn. He's playing injured, so here comes Benajay. Now he's going to go right at Richardson. Richardson is going to go in and do a U-turn. There it is. And he's too deep. He made it. Okay, what I do on that when they're deep like that is you take the shot, of course, with this one, right? Your right thumb is controlling the timing on the shot. But when he's that deep, I take the left stick, this one over here, and I push it towards the basket. And if you do that, it puts a little more, if you just feather it, you don't want to push it hard. Just feather it towards the basket, and it gives them a little more arc, a little more range when you shoot the ball. So that's why Richardson made that. Let's do an instant replay on this. Here, I'll stop recording and record when I have it set, the replay set. Okay, so this is the way you run that play because I don't run the Denver playbook. Not with this lineup. I don't have to because they're all fast and they all go to the bucket immediately. You don't have them, trying to post up left or right. They go to the hole. Anyway, so when you run at Richardson with this, it's going to call a play. Now, all Benajay has to do is just stand here and hold it. Now, Richardson is going to go in and do a U-turn. He's going to come out. The pass was a little off target or a little late. Now, Richardson's got his hand up, and he's too deep. He's a little too deep right there. But what I do is I feather the left joystick towards the hoop to give him a little more range on it. Boink. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, I'm not going to record the rest of the game because it's well in hand. It's 56-27, you see there. We have 26 fast break points. That's my offense. Now, this is an evolution. It took me thousands. I played thousands of games, my gosh. I know all the players. I've played as the GM for every team in the league on 2017. And I've taken every team in the league to a championship. So I know all the players and how they play, their styles, the way their AI is set up for 2K17. And what I've done with this team is I ignored their ratings. So even somebody like an Eldon Peacock, that 7'1" center that was computer generated, that I was able to pick up in the last pick in the draft, he can run. He is faster than almost every center in the game. That's what I look for, the speed. and the guys who, when they go down the court on the inbound or on a turnover, some guys want to. Some centers they'll go to the left or they'll go to the right. They want to post up left or right of the basket. I don't get those guys. I want the guys that go under the basket. You follow? Same thing with every position on the team. You can't be on my team if you want to post up high after a turnover or on an inbound, or if you don't go to the basket. That's what I'm saying. So basically what happens is, especially on a turnover, everybody is going to the basket. They're not veering off. Okay, they're going to the basket. Not every player's AI is set up that way. There are lots of players that I could have on the team with higher ratings than the guys I have, overall ratings, but they don't do what I want them to do. All right, so this is why we're winning. Fast break points, 26. Points in the paint, 26. Compared to the Lakers, they only have 3 points on the fast break. Their points in the paint, 16. Their 3-point, they've made 2 of 7. I've made 4 of 6. My goodness, I've already been to the free throw line 7 times, made all 7 of them. If you look at the time of possession, that tells the tale. 3 minutes and 44 seconds down there on the bottom, the second line from the bottom. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. They've had the ball 8 minutes and 38 seconds. I don't run a half-court offense usually. Sometimes I'm forced to, and we can do that. But it's they want to set up and run their half-court offense, so they're going to have the time of possession. So I'm going to stop recording here. We'll win this game. We'll win the rest of the games unless they injure Keon Gibbs again. Computer just says he's too good. You destroy the game with this guy, so we're gonna hurt him. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, but we'll win the conference championship, and then the next time I'm gonna record will be in the playoffs when we win the final game. Because I want you guys to see Derrick Rose getting a ring. He's 35 years old. When he came into the league, he was unstoppable before the injuries destroyed his career. If the injuries he had would have ended most point guards' careers. They would have retired. But Derrick was so good. He was so superior athletically to almost every point guard in the game at that time. Chris Paul right there with him, and both of them had injuries that slowed them down and robbed them of their games. Chris Paul, of course, has been able to get a ring eventually. Derrick Rose didn't, so I've got Derrick Rose and I want to get a ring for him.